Okay, apologize to everyone. I started screaming without editing the title. So even though you can see now that the live stream is about request reply, it is not. It is actually a community meeting. So just bear with me. I will quickly edit the title on YouTube. And then we can start. In the meantime, Maciej and Barbanio, do you want to introduce yourself? Okay, so it's a community meeting number. We've got plenty of those already. So for those that haven't been here for a while, actually, we in the past we had these meetings as SIG meetings, but yeah, many people were confused. Like, not everyone is involved in CNCF and Kubernetes, so SIG abbreviation was not really making much sense for folks. So we changed the name to just a community meeting. So it's a community meeting number 72. So just bear with me. I will just add the number and save. Okay, so live stream is now called properly. Okay. So again, sorry folks for title mistake. Anyway, it's a community meeting for Async API community. It's this morning edition, but it looks like for some time we are getting less people during this hour. Like folks in Europe, they have probably Scrum calls or other agile ceremonies. Americas are asleep, and it's anyway too late already for Australia and New Zealand. And our friends from locations like India, for them, it's like 2, 3, 4 o'clock p.m., which is, I think, middle of the day. I know many folks that contribute, they have lectures at the same time, so that's why they're not joining. So most probably we will have to do some survey to check if it's actually making sense to have this time different, like time change of the meeting, and maybe we should just have it fixed for 4 p.m. UTC as just only at that hour every 2 weeks. But yeah, let's see. Maybe it's just some special day, maybe somewhere. Anyway, let me share a link to the agenda. Okay, so we have 3 topics. I mean, there's also one comment from the community, but I see that Maciej helped that person, and eventually there was just a bug in Avro parser, and it's and it already resulted in an issue being created. So just a message for people watching the recording: like, if you're having some like technical issue with some tools or Async API, you don't have to wait for public meeting to happen to get help. We have Slack, and other channels you can interact with us. So just for the future, if you have some technical issues, then just don't block yourself waiting for the meeting. Just let us know on Slack and we can help you faster. But yeah, anyway, Maciej, thanks for helping there in the agenda meeting. So yeah, there are 3 topics. One, I guess many people already know. Let me just copy the link. So the first topic is Google Season of Docs. So for those that are not on Twitter or on our Slack, and do not read updates from Alejandra on Docs. So the info for you, we completed, actually Alejandra completed the hiring process for Google Season of Docs. We have 6 people out of 200, over 200 applicants selected. And so let me name these people. So it's Anisat from Nigeria. It's Florence from Kenya. It's Karuna from India. Nelson from Nigeria. Pratik from India. And Tuli from South Africa. So for me, especially the most important is Florence and Pratik that I will be mentoring. And the other 4 people will be mentored by Alejandra during the whole Google Season of Docs. So in a few months, you're going to see a lot of amazing new docs in Async API website, and also much more improved documentation for the code generator that we have in the project, because I will be mentoring 2 mentees to restructure the documentation for the Async API generator, and also prepare a set of tutorials that guide you how to create a code generator template. So yeah, many important and cool things in the future. So if you want to learn more, I just send a link to the tweet where Alejandra announced the finish of the hiring process. Now, Maciej Barbaño, any questions from your side? Actually, let's see if there's someone in the live chat, maybe. If there is anyone in the live chat. Hello. Folks, do you see the live stream on YouTube? Oh yeah, great. Okay, there are no comments in the chat, so we can continue to the next topic, Async API conference. Yeah, not much progress. I know that in the discussions in the community repo, we had some activity from folks about the discussing the location of the conference, and I identified basically 2 locations that are good for the late 2022, like locations that are warm enough to make it pleasant. Because there was one suggestion about UK, but I think UK late 2022, it's pretty cold and rainy. So there are 2 locations so far, Barcelona in Spain, and also Canary Island, which also belongs to Spain. So it looks like we're gonna go to one of these locations. The plan for now is I talked to Ace, one of our contributors, if he could like quickly build a website for the conference, like super basic, just a header, and there will be 3 questions, like, because a few meetings ago we agreed that we want to do a survey with the community, because it's already May, so most probably, and it's actually not most probably, like September is no longer an option. I think the only option is October or November for the in-person conference, because there's not enough time to kick off. So so there will be one question, like if people prefer September or October or November, if people prefer Barcelona or Canary Island. And the third question will be if you will watch it online or will join us in person. So there will be 3 questions on the website, probably a Google form embedded. And the last on the website will be just subscribe for news about conference. So even though we're not yet ready really with the conference, we already can get email from people that are interested with news about the conference. So it's going to be really simple that we hopefully we can get it live even this week, so we can already share with the community. And that's one thing. And why we do it this way? Because recently, probably community recalls that Barbanio asked community to share opinion about swags. And she asked first about people to just look into some PDF file where people can let us know what products they prefer. And then we had a Google form to make it much easier for people to just provide feedback. And I think, Barbanio, correct me if I'm wrong, but about PDF, I think we just had 2 responses. When you shared just a PDF, I think it was me in a thread and some other person just talking about something about swags, right? Yeah. And with Google form, I think we had 70 something replies to the form. So yeah, basically making things easier for people to share feedback converts into a larger amount of feedback. So basically that's why we want to quickly build just a simple website for the conference that we can easily share and get just 3 clicks and an email from people. So that's the plan for the conference for this week. And the next thing is that I'd like we also discussed if there should be a dedicated meeting, and everything shows that there should be a dedicated meeting for conference organization to really gather people that are just focused on the conference and want to help with the conference. So I want to schedule a ad hoc meeting for next Thursday, 3 p.m. UTC, which is, for example, for Europe, it's gonna be Central Europe. It's gonna be 5 p.m. UTC. So we will be able to address more people with the meeting, and I hope that we can really form a group of people that are committed to the conference. We will be able to have a list of tasks and share who's preparing what, so we can really kick off quickly with the organization of the conference. So to summarize, quickly want to get a website to get feedback from the community on the location, time, and presence. And the other one is next week, Thursday, I want to schedule a meeting, but I'm not going to schedule it today because if somebody will watch the recording later on today, please let me know if you have any issues with Thursday. But I mean, Thursday is good day as any other day, I guess. But yeah, so far so good. I think I shared everything. Any questions? Maciej, do you have any questions?
No.
Thank you. And last but not least, Async API mentorship. So there's some context, how Actually, I'm always saying the same, but yeah, let's make it even quicker this time. So the context for others that watch the recording for the first time, we applied for Google's Summer of Code. We were not accepted, but we saw many people interested with contributing as mentees to the project. So we're experimenting this year with our own Async API mentorship program. And it reached a stage where the deadline for candidates to ask about issues or volunteer for a given issue, the deadline was this Sunday. So my job now this week is to go through all the ideas, list them in a nice way for technical steering committee. So they have I have 1 week to do it, and then a technical steering committee has like 2 weeks to go through the list and leave a vote for 10 projects that they would like to see being sponsored by Async API during the Async API mentorship, because we have 22 ideas from different members of the technical steering committee. These 22 ideas, so far I checked, 21 have candidates, and then out of 21, technical steering committee can select only 10, because we can this year we can sponsor only 10 mentors, 10 mentees for the project. So yeah, that's the plan for this week, to have it summarized and easy for voting for TSC. And then TSC will have 2 weeks time to do the voting, because yeah, it's you can imagine 21 ideas to go through them and make a good call on which ones should be supported. Yeah, it's I don't think it's easy task. I mean, for me, it's easy because I will just vote for my ideas, but not sure about others. So yeah, that's if it comes to Async API mentorship. Anything else? And there's the last topic. I didn't put it on the agenda, but regarding Swags, the current update is we have your answers. We know what should be in the shop. There are some tiny details that need to be clarified. And again, like next week's, I think probably this month, because we were in the middle of May, right? Yeah, middle of May. So I guess this month, correct me if I'm wrong, Barbanio, but I think that this month we will be able to like finalize proposal for technical steering committee to take a decision if we should go this direction with this provider, in this way. And then once the voting is done, I think in June we will see a new Swag shop, at least so far, right? Yeah. We cannot hear you.
Sorry. Yes, I will be great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. So yeah, let's finish the meeting earlier and do some job. And thanks a lot for watching the recording, and thanks a lot for joining Barbanio and Maciej. And see you in 2 weeks, or see you next week on Thursday for the conference meeting. It will be visible on our community/meetings website once it's scheduled. Okay, thank you. Let's finish the call.